I was expecting more for this episode. After the whole season's been banging, and then you just give me this, I'm like, well, that was a terrible dessert to a great meal.
Right. As well as I do want to add too, like, um, yeah, I feel like we're. It's not bad. Fuck. It's like, in a way, it sounds like we're complaining that it was bad because there weren't cameos, and that's not the only reason we're complaining. Because I understand if something doesn't necessarily service the story, that you don't want to just throw in a random character. I completely understand that. It was also bad, kind of on like a just story beat. Like,
Yes.
we have this whole season where we're with these characters, and you have this whole plot line about the multiverse and Keith and his dad, and then that all gets wrapped up in episode 7, and then episode 8 is literally just nothing. Like, there's literally no story beat. What happened to Keith? He got stretchered out. Okay, but where is he? What's going on? Is he plotting his revenge? Like, things like that. Especially to where, like, that whole Nazi universe just gets I mean, not that I'm complaining, maybe we should have left it behind, but, like, they don't even mention that, really. Like, they're going through all these doors looking for all these universes, and they don't even think about what they could, about that universe. Like, I don't know, it just seemed all too lost, man. It just seemed like filler. It just seemed like a bunch of random stuff that James Gunn wanted to include in different episodes that he all just put into 1 hour-long episode at the end.
Yeah. It was really just like Adebayo's like story was really the major story that was wrapped up here more than anything else. But the problem with that is that was very much so a side story in this show, that it being the main resolution in the episode just kind of fell off. Also, I don't really care for where they're kind of taking Rick Flag Sr.'s character, because it seems very polar opposite to both how he was in Superman and how he was in Creature Commandos.
Right.
It's very opposite. I don't really understand why he would make this complete 180 switch up on his entire character for being against metahumans and stuff like that. It doesn't really make sense. I don't know.
Right. No, I agree. I haven't seen all of Creature Commandos, but I have seen that be a big topic, that Rick Flag in Creature Commandos and Rick Flag in Peacemaker are two, like, those are not the same character. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting. I understand in a sense how he feels about certain stuff because of his son, but, like, I don't even know if Peacemaker's really like a metahuman, bro. He's just like, he's almost like,
he's a guy. He's just a guy.
Right. Like, I mean, he may have some like super soldier-esque situation to him, but, like, he is just a fucking guy. So it's like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? As well as, like, I don't know. Yeah, he's just a guy compared to, like, Superman or Green Lantern.
Flag Sr. is literally just turning into Lex Luthor at this point.
Right. Like, yeah, I mean, even, like, Batman is just a guy, but Batman at least has detective skills and has all the gadgets. Peacemaker has his helmet and a gun and an eagle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eagly is more of a metahuman than Peacemaker is. So, like,
he really is.
I'm like,
the prime.
Yeah, the idea that, he's throwing this guy in with the metahuman, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It just seems very off and yet very different than what his character is in the other things that we've seen him in. So yeah, I don't know, man. Just wasn't it. Maybe in, I don't know, in 2 years or whatever, when Man of Tomorrow comes out, we'll all be eating our words and it all makes sense. But as of right now, I am very lost. I'm not like, listen, I feel like everybody's very quick to be extreme with shit. So I'm sure there's already people that are like, no, I'm done with the DCU. This is bullshit. This is fucking weird. That ain't me at all. I'm still excited for the DCU because we haven't even put our toes in the water yet. We've hovered over the water. You know what I'm saying? So still very excited to see. It's just story-wise, especially if this is the main point of where the DCU is headed, I'm very confused and a little concerned. I'm not even really excited. I'm just, like, a little concerned as to what the fuck is going on.
I'm not exactly too concerned. I still have a lot of faith in him because, like, yes, this episode was a bit of a disappointment, but everything else we've really gotten from him has been generally pretty good. So obviously the track record is still there, but I think with, like, haters and stuff like that, I think they are a very loud minority in where you give them an inch and they'll go with it for a mile. So I'm not really trusting to that. I'm not really listening to that. I'm still having a good time, more so than not, and I'm still excited to see where it goes because obviously there's a bunch of other projects coming that aren't even really connected to this yet.
Yeah.